Hey there, YouTube. What do you say we go rockhounding out in the mountains of Arizona? Yeah, negotiate this little wash and get out to where I want to go, out by the base of Picketpost Mountain, and I'll give you a proper intro. But let me concentrate on my driving until we get there. All right? Well, hello Rockhounds, Lapidary lovers. Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Arizona. Yes, Toto, I don't think we're in Florida anymore. Yeah, we don't have saguaro cactuses in Florida, or osatillos, or any of this other stuff. So, I am right at the base of Picketpost Mountain, which unfortunately you can't see because of this cactus-covered hill right in front of me. It's blocking the view of this massive mountain. I took this photo of Picketpost Mountain on the way in before I got close, and low hills in front of me blocked the view of it. It's an impressive pile of rhyolite over there. Anyway, I came out here to do a little rock hounding. The geology looks promising. I've heard rumors that there might be some good stuff out here, although I'm not certain. This is entirely exploratory. It could be there's nothing any good out here at all, or I got to go further in, but well, this is as far in as I want to take my daily driver F-150, and I beat the crap out of it getting it in this far along this very rocky, very steep road, crawling along in four-wheel driving low. But I made it, but it's as far as I want to go, because from here on out the road gets really, really, well, I don't even call it a road anymore. Anyway, this is it looks like a good spot to stop and do some rock hounding. There's a trail going up that way along a creek. I can go up that way and look around. And there's a trail going up this way along the creek. I can go that way or look around, and well, there's hillsides to look on. And I'm sure there'll be little side things to look at along the way. I stay away from the jumping choyas too. Okay. So let me grab my my bucket, some drinking water, and my spray bottle, and a walking stick / snake stick, and we'll go looking around, see what we can find. Like I said, this is purely exploratory. I have no idea if there's really anything good here or not. But I'm here, went to all the trouble of coming in, might as well look around and see what I can find. I'm going to start out by walking up the creek here. I'll go up the creek. If I don't find anything, I'll turn around and go down the creek that way. So let's have a look. Right off the bat, there doesn't seem to be much of any interest, but hey, I'm just getting started. Yeah, Picketpost Mountain, which, like I said, is over there on the other side of that cactus behind that hill. Big pile of rhyolite. So possibly we could see some agate stuff out here, maybe some geodes, possibly. So, look around a little. Well, not too far up the trail, what have we here? That's got some chalcedony in it. Just like amygdaloidal basalt, maybe? Huh. Possibly. Oh, that might be too big to dig up. Let me find my rock hammer. Fortunately, I brought that with me, too. Oh, that feels like bedrock. Oh yeah, that goes down and way over. I don't think I'm digging that one out. Okay, I'll think about it though. If I don't find anything better, maybe I'll come back and see if I can excavate it. It might be a good one to take home and cut on the lapidary saw. See what's on the inside of it. But I think I'm going to leave that for now and see if I can find anything else, since, well, this is basically just starting up the trail, and I found that. So I guess there is some chalcedony to be found out here. Let me keep looking. I suppose I could have driven up this a little ways. It's not as bad as it looked from down where I parked. It's some big rocks, but I just don't know if there's a good place to turn around up there, and I wouldn't want to back down this road too far. Oh, what do we got over here? Water hole in the creek. Oh, that's some delicious looking water right there. I'm glad I brought my own drinking water with me. Yeah. Kind of green along the creek here. All right, let me get back to looking. What have we here? Let me hit it with the water bottle. Oh yeah, that looks like chalcedony. Look at that. A little bit botryoidal even. Maybe got some, oh, it's big. Got some fortification banding in it, maybe. Oh, it's only on one side. I'm glad that was the side that was sticking up. The rest of it just looks like a lump of rock. But, wow, look at that. I hope that's coming through. That's pretty. Yeah. All right, that's going in the bucket. Keep looking for more. Okay, here's something else. Ooh, that's got some interesting patterns on it. What is this beside it here? That's got some interesting patterns on it too. Huh. This is like more. I'm gonna dig that one out. This one's just laying on the surface though. What in the world have we got here? I don't know. Probably just rhyolite with some vugs and cracks filled with chalcedony, it looks like. Maybe actually even some druzy quartz in those cracks. Yeah, pretty plain looking on that side. That's interesting though. We throw this in the bucket. Let's see what this is here. Ooh. Ugh. Oh, it's big. All right, let me put the phone down and dig. Yeah, that was in there. That took a little digging. Looks like maybe more of that amygdaloidal basalt. I'm not certain. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think it might be. I'm going to leave this one. And, you know, if I don't find any better, maybe I'll pick it up. But I think I'm going to find better stuff if I keep looking. Oh, getting up into the trees. Shade. It's nice. It was 92 degrees Fahrenheit when I got out of the truck down there. And it's still very early in the morning here in Arizona, central Arizona. Temperature touched 114 yesterday. So that's what I'm in for again today. So I figured I better get out here and do some rock hounding early on before it got that hot again. So, yeah, shade is nice right now, even this early. Let me keep looking. Of course, shade makes it harder to see some stuff too. I almost walked right past this one, but its different color made it stand out to me. There's not that much red around here. This thing is just covered, focus, it's just covered in little bitty chalcedony bubbles sticking out of it every which way. That's kind of interesting. I can even throw that in a bucket. Might be interesting to cut, you know, on the small lapidary saw and see what it looks like on the inside. I would imagine more of the same, but you never know. It's small, light. I'll throw it in a bucket, keep it. And keep looking. What in the wide world of sports have we got going on over here? I don't know. Huh. We cleaned it off a little more. See what's going on here. So here it is all cleaned off and wet. Again, my best guess would be amygdaloidal basalt. Or maybe amygdaloidal rhyolite. I don't know. But it looks like all the little vugs in this rock have been filled in with chalcedony. That's kind of cool. I'm going to throw this one in the bucket. Keep looking. Okay. Here's another red rock. There's not much red here, so that really jumps out at you. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Look at the patterns in there. Wow, that's cool. And you know what? I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but to my eye, it looks like we got some chalcedony in those little striations. Yeah. again, I'm thinking this is probably rhyolite, but I'm not certain. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. But yeah, it's got some chalcedony in those lines. This might be an interesting piece to cut and polish with all those strange lines and striations in it. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, that's going in the bucket. All right. Well, I've come quite a ways up this road, and really, so far, that's all I've found. So I think, I left my bucket way back there. I think I'm going to turn around and head down the creek and see what I can see. Because I'm actually heading away from Picketpost Mountain, and I wanted to look around the base of Picketpost Mountain. So let me go down that way and see what there is to see. So I'm almost back to the truck, and here's a rock I somehow walked past on the way up there. More, I guess, amygdaloidal basalt or rhyolite. But boy, there's a lot of detail. The closer you get to it and look at it, the more detail you see in it. This might be another interesting one to try and cut and polish. If I'm not finding too much, I'll throw it in the bucket. Sometimes I find so much on these trips that I have to throw the lesser stuff out of the bucket just to keep it lighter. But yeah, I haven't found too much on this trip, so far. I'll throw this in for now. Well, here's my find so far. Of course, they're dry now, so don't look like much. Yeah, I have to admit, even wet, they're nothing really to write home about. But at least I'm having fun, and there's potential here. I can see there's potential. There's chalcedony of some sort in all these rocks, so there's potential. So I've only been up that road a good distance. Now I'm going to go up this trail in front of me a ways. I'll leave these heavy rocks here so I don't have to carry them. I'll get a nice drink of water before I go, and I will refill my squirt bottle. Here's a top tip for you if you're out rockhounding. Don't waste your drinking water refilling your squirt bottle. Use your water from your cooler. Don't let it go to waste out here in the desert. So I'll refill the squirt bottle, and we'll take off hunting again before it gets too hot. And I got to retreat to the truck and turn the AC on and get the heck out of here. Well, decisions. Do I want to walk along the trail, or do I want to walk along the wash next to it here? I don't know. The trail looks pretty overgrown. I probably won't see that many rocks there. I think I'm going to walk down the wash. If it's not productive, I can always find my way back to the trail and walk along it. Well, I've only come a little ways down the trail here, and I'm into an area of darker looking lava here that's all just full of vugs that are filled in with something. And there's a bunch of it here. I mean, just a bunch. And over here, here's some more of that red rock with the striations in it. Looks like it's got a little bit of chalcedony filling vugs. What's this thing over here? Wow, that is a big chunk of something. Amygdaloidal rhyolite or something. That's the size of a small bowling ball. I don't think I'm carrying that back to the truck. But this area right here, I mean, I haven't walked that far. And I haven't seen anything until right here. It's like this whole area right here has some interesting rocks in it. Let me sort through them and see if there's any that I think are bucket worthy. That almost looks like, is that opal? Look at that. What do you think? Leave a comment, let me know. Opal? White chalcedony? What the heck? What the heck is it? Look, here's some more. Down in the vug in this rock. Right there. Huh. Yeah, some of this stuff I thought was chalcedony. I don't know, maybe it's opal. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Jim, chime in. Oh, look at this. This whole rock's covered with it, whatever it is. Wow. Could be common opal? I don't know. Okay, what's going on in the grass over here? Okay, I think it's just a locust or something. It rattled like a rattlesnake at first, and I've seen plenty of those out rockhounding, but wow, that is super waxy. Whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah, Jim, chime in. Let me know what you think. Yeah, find a few small pieces to take with me. Yeah. All right. Oh, this is an interesting area, just right here in this one spot. Okay. Let me go up the wash a little further and see what I can find. So over here on the side of the wash, the big rock, another big rock. I'm not going to bother collecting this big thing. But again, it's like it's got a veneer of chalcedony on it. So, yeah, stuff's out here. All right, keep looking. Yeah, so here's some more of this sort of reddish rock. I got a piece in my hand too. Here, and the cracks or layering, parting planes in it, whatever you want to call them, are filled in. Those are big rocks, by the way. You can't really tell the scale from here, but those are big rocks. But they're filled in with either that white chalcedony or opal, common opal, whichever it is. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of it here. Okay, it's like the further I go up this wash, the more of it there is. It's just all over the place. I mean, there's a big rock right there. It's all full of vugs with something in it, in the vugs. So, yeah. Okay, keep looking. All right, so here's another one of those reddish rocks, thinking rhyolite. It's full of little lines of, looks like chalcedony or opal. It's got some vugs filled with it too. I'm going to take this one because I'm thinking this might be nice to try and cut some slabs out of and see if they're cappable. It might be interesting. What's this? That's snow white. That just stands right out, whatever it is. Oh yeah, look at that. Again, I'm thinking opal. Wow. Big chunk of it. Whatever it is. I'll take that in a bucket. Huh. Cool. Keep going. Yeah, check this one out. Again, it's a big boulder. I'm not going to collect it. But it's got some of that. It's got like some translucent whitish chalcedony, and then it's got that bright snowy white, like opal-y stuff in it too. Oops, grass in the way, sorry. Yeah. Well, if I'm feeling like I ate my Wheaties today when I come back this way, maybe I'll grab that. We'll see. It might be interesting to cut it open and see what's inside. I think it's too big. Keep looking. Boy, it's getting hot. Yeah, I'm going to have to call it pretty quick. And I'll bet the temperature's gone up 7, 8, 10 degrees since I got here. And there is no shade over here where I am now. It's hot. Well, here's an interesting little rock. Very colorful. I hope the colors are coming through. It's got some crystal-filled vugs in it. Yeah. Neat. Very neat. No, I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but it's neat. Got a lot more rocks to look at. I'm getting into an area where the rocks are a lot more colorful. I'm sure if my wife was here with me this time, she's not, unfortunately, she'd want to collect a lot of these rocks, these colorful ones, for rock garden and landscaping. And we'd be hauling 150 pounds of rocks back home. I'm being pretty selective. My bucket's not going to be that heavy, I don't think, unless I find an area with some really good stuff. Ooh, look at the glittery mica crystals in that. I hope the glitteriness is coming through. See that glittering from 50 feet away? Wow. Alright, let me keep looking. I'm getting into an area here where the wash is just nothing but rocks, or where the wash is nothing but bedrock. It's like almost all the rocks have been washed away. But I'll go over and take a quick look. That may be the point where I turn around and head back to the truck. We'll see. Well, I worked my way over here to the base of this rocky waterfall here, dry waterfall. There's more rocks here than I thought, so I'll look through them. But I really, even though the rocks are much more colorful looking, I'm not seeing that much of interest. They're just colorful, but they're not anything special for the most part. But I'll go up this way and look a little bit. It is getting awfully hot though. I don't want to risk a heat stroke out here by myself, so I'm not going to go too much further. And once again, there's noises from the grass over there. It sounds more like a bird flapping though than anything else. Alright, let me hike up this waterfall and see what we got. I don't know how well that's showing up. There are some lines of deep, deep red in this rock. Wow, deep, deep red. Blood red. Huh. Interesting, but I don't think it's worth collecting. Maybe, I don't know, or between a third and halfway up this dry waterfall. I think I'm going to at least go up to the top and see what it looks like up there. Plenty of rocks to look at along the side, but I'm still not seeing too much of great interest. And yeah, that's just desert varnish on that. Some sort of conglomerate there. I cleverly left my bucket full of rocks at the base so I didn't have to carry it up here. But if I find a lot of neat rocks, I'm going to have to figure out how to get them back down. Well, I got pockets. As long as they're not too big. Keep climbing up this waterfall. See what it looks like up there. The fruits on the prickly pears are ripe. We have a giant sulcata tortoise back home. And one of his favorite things in the world is cactus fruit. Too bad I can't take him home to him. I'm 3,000 miles and 2 weeks away. So it'd be nothing but mush. Well, I'm almost up to the top of this waterfall. I go a little further and see what the view's like from up top here. Yep, more fruity, prickly pears. And, oh, hey, there's Picketpost Mountain finally, the top of it peeking over the hills in front of me. So, getting a view of the mountain. So let me continue climbing up to the very top of this waterfall, see what the view's like from up there and what the rocks are like, more importantly. And maybe I'll turn around there and head back to the truck, which is way down there. Okay. Keep climbing. Oh yeah, there's a better view of Picketpost Mountain over there. Up here up top though, well, I have to say I'm not impressed with the rocks. It was better down below. Not worth the climb. At least I got a little exercise. Fresh air and sunshine. Maybe a little bit too much sunshine. So anyway, I'm going to head back to the truck. Back down this dry waterfall. Boy, this must be quite the cataract to see during a decent desert thunderstorm. I'll bet this roars like a little Niagara. Okay, let me head back to the truck. I hugged this side coming up. I'll hug this side going down and see if I see anything interesting. Well, here's a very colorful rock. Very colorful. Yeah. I hope that color's not just a veneer. I hope it actually, it might just be a veneer of varnish. It might just be desert varnish. Yeah. I don't really think that goes through. I've been fooled by that before. I'm gonna leave that one behind because I think it's lying to me. I don't think it's colorful on the inside at all if I were to cut it. Alright. What in the world? that looks like petrified wood, but this is not the geology for petrified wood, I don't think. Oh, it's big. It sure looks like petrified wood, but I don't know. It's the first thing I've seen out here that looked anything like petrified wood. I don't know. What's the end look like? It doesn't really look like end grain. Yeah. The other end here. I don't know. This might just be some more interesting desert varnish. Desert varnish and lichens, I think. I don't think that's really petrified wood. This is an entirely lava landscape. There's nothing sedimentary here, so I don't think that's petrified wood. I'm going to leave it. It's also big and heavy. I left my bucket down at the base of the waterfall. So, keep looking. As I'm coming back down, I'm getting back into these rocks with the interesting swirly patterns in them. Clean this one off a little bit more. I don't know if I'd want to try and cut and polish that or not. I don't know. Well, I haven't collected too much out here. I'll throw it in my bucket for now. Nothing else that can go on display back at my cabin. I'm almost back to my bucket where I left it. And well, there's some interesting rocks right in this area here. Take a look here. Huh. Now that is interesting. That looks like something I might need to cut into. Might be agate or sort of Jasper agate. I don't know. Let me get some more water on that. Take a closer look at it. Alright, so this is easily the most agate looking rock I've found so far. I mean, certainly the colors are interesting. Looks like they go all... Oh yeah, look at that. Almost fortification banding, I'd say. And it looks like the colors go all the way through the rocks. So this one might be an interesting one to try and cut into. I'm definitely keeping that. So this one's going in my pocket. This one's going in the pocket. And what if we got over here? This looks big. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's big. The size 13 isn't moving it. Yeah. Look at it here. Look at the colors in that. Colors, the banding. I might have to, I'm going to leave my water bottle right here so I can find it again. Go down to my bucket, get my rock hammer, dig that out, see if it's worth keeping. Alright. Oh, wow. How big is this thing? Oh, not that big. Okay, good. There we are. My water bottle's about empty. Get it clean so you can see the colors. Of course, I'm casting a shadow on it again. But wow, look at that. The colors in that rock. Some of it is definitely, I think, desert varnish. Does it go through? That's the question. Is it fooling me again? I think some of those colors go through. Because they follow those bands. I'm going to throw this in the bucket, since there's not too much in it. I have some in my pocket, but there's not that much in it. Okay, we head back to the truck. And I will, of course, keep my eyes open on the way and see if I see anything else interesting. So here's a seriously, intensely red rock that I walked right past on the way up the waterfall. I don't know how I did that. Oh, it's big. But look at the colors in there. Holy cow. Deep, deep reds, oranges, yellows, a little bit of white too. Holy cow. It's big though. Let me see if I can dig it out. Oh my goodness. It may be bigger than I thought. All right, let me put the phone down and dig and see if I can get it out. Okay. Not as big as I thought it was, fortunately. Oh, my water bottle's about empty. But, wow. It was really stuck in there hard. Okay. Yeah, my water bottle's empty. I'm going to throw this in a bucket. Wow, look at the colors. That's just crazy. I'm going to take this back to the truck and wash it in the cooler water. And then we'll take a close-up look at it. Might be interesting stuff on this side too, but I need to wash it. All right. All right, the heat's really starting to get to me. I am, I don't know, maybe halfway back to the truck. I'm going to go the rest of the way back and not stop unless I see something spectacular. Let me get a drink of water out of that bottle there before I go. Washing up the rocks with the cooler water, rather than using my drinking water. I'll give you a look at these once I get them good and cleaned up and wet again. Oh yes, I think I definitely called an end to this rock hunt at the right time. It's getting hot. All right, so here they all are. Let me wet them down. Just amazing. I mean, the last few finds were just amazing. Look at this. Look at this. That is crazy. The colors in that. I hope it goes all the way through. I'd like to be able to slab and cab this. That's cool. And then here's my maybe agate. Yeah. Looks like the colors go all the way through that. That's going to be a cool one to cut. See what's on the inside. And I got a lot of pieces like this. I guess rhyolite with some chalcedony and maybe even some opal in it. Just a whole lot of it. Swirly stuff. This with all these little botryoidal bits on it and more of this swirly stuff. And here's the stuff up here that I think might be opal. Not too bad. Some amygdaloidal basalt or rhyolite. And then here's the big, I'm surprised. I mean, this is really the only big chunk of chalcedony I found on this whole hike. I've been here a couple hours now. Oh, it's getting hot too. I gotta get out of here. But it's the only big chunk of chalcedony I found. I mean, I think I did pretty well just coming out here on speculation, knowing that the geology around Picketpost Mountain, which you can't see anymore, as this hill's in the way, but just knowing that the geology would be right for chalcedony to form out here, I think I did pretty well, just coming out here on speculation. And of course, there's thousands, tens of thousands of acres around the mountain, you know, to search, and I've just been up the wash this way and then back up the wash that way over there. So, you know, I've hardly scratched the surface. There could be a whole lot of good stuff out here. Certainly, it might be worth coming back in the future. Maybe if my wife's with me, second pair of eyes. That's always good to have, a second pair of eyes. So, but I think I did okay. I'm pretty happy with what I've got here. Yeah, especially these last couple of finds. Yeah, nice. There's going to be a lot more rock hounding in Arizona while I'm out here. This is just the first of many rock hounding trips. I've got a lot of others planned. So I think I did okay on this one, just on speculation. But I've got a lot more rock hounding trips planned to places that I know will produce because I've been there before. So anyway, I'm happy with this. If you guys are happy, give the video a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to see my future videos. There'll be more. Like I said, this is just the first rock hounding trip out in this visit to Arizona. There's going to be more. So subscribe, see those future trips, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching this one. Bye.